It says I'm live. Yeah. Okay. Will you CC me? Yeah, wait a second. Yeah, this looks good. I can see you. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hi guys. We're just giving it one more minute because we had to resend out the link, and then we'll get started. Hey guys, we'll get started in just a minute, just waiting for a couple more people to join. We had a couple issues with the link, so if you guys joined earlier, you probably saw me goofing off, which is fun. So if you guys are with me today, you won't need any props or straps or anything. Obviously, we expect you guys are probably at home right now, just a mat or whatever you have to use in your vicinity. I'm here reporting and streaming live from my sister's house in Florida. So I hope that you guys enjoy the greenery, and I do apologize if any cars or planes or dogs kind of come through and interrupt, either from a sound perspective, or the dogs literally might come jump in the video at some point, but I figured people would enjoy that. So let's go ahead and get started. Stacking everything together, coming to a neutral spine. Just starting to press into the hands and just swaying kind of back and forth, forward and backwards, left and right, and then starting to take circles around your knees and your wrist, I like to start in tabletop and warm up my wrist a bit, especially if I'm going to be doing any inversions or arm balances in particular, or chaturangas. And as you guys know, with PowerBeats and with Rocket, switch sides, circling the other way, we do a lot of inversions and arm balances in chaturangas. So just starting to take those circles, maybe bringing your wrist around to face the back, shifting forward and backwards here, trying to keep your spine neutral as much as you can, turning the wrists inward to face one another, swaying left to right. Fingers are facing each other. And then bringing the hands out to either side and doing the same thing, left to right, maybe forward and backward. And then flipping the palms upward, so your palms are facing you towards your face, wiggling your fingers, and be very careful here. You might need to lean back a little bit. This might be a lot for the wrist, but just getting a nice stretch on the back side of your wrist here. So bringing your palms back to normal, pressing into the ground, and starting to take some cat-cows. So inhaling up to cow pose, dropping your belly, and exhaling, pushing the floor away, tucking your tailbone under. Inhale, up, exhale, down. Inhaling, stretch forward, bring your chest through. Exhale, push away. Nice arch of the spine. Doing this a couple more times. Maybe rolling out the neck, one side and the other, if it feels good for you. Taking any sort of natural movements here, and then finding stillness. If you're following along at home on Spotify, feel free to start that now. Coming to a neutral spine, on an inhale, raising your right arm and your left leg up. So being in a long spine, if you can see yourself, you can kind of see and articulate where your body is, trying to tuck your core and your stomach in really tight and squeezing the back glute. So right here, right where your glute meets your upper thigh, extending out through each side. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to suck everything in and articulate that arch spine like we did in cat. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it in. This time, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring it out to either side. So trying to bring that left foot out almost parallel to you, and your right hand outside. Inhale back to center. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale up. Exhale again, out. Inhale in. Exhale, suck it in. Inhale up. Exhale. Left foot drops long in the ground. Right hand comes up to the sky. Big stretch. And then exhale, needle it underneath your left arm, getting a nice twist over to the left side. You can keep this hand flat on the ground, kind of tucked in. You can also bring the left knee down, or you can kind of stretch everything out and get a nice twist, trying to open up the body a little bit. For me, bringing this knee down actually feels better. One more breath here. Placing the left hand back down on the ground. Inhale, reaching that right hand up to the sky. And exhale, planting it down, coming back to a neutral spine. Take one cat-cow here to rinse everything out. Inhaling up, exhaling away, coming back to neutral, and then on inhale, lifting the left hand and the right foot. So again, looking for that neutral spine, right? So no booty popping, and not yet at least, and keeping that core in tight, stretching to either side of whatever room or area you're in, finding stability here, trying not to dump into that right shoulder. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, Hand and foot go to opposite sides, coming parallel or perpendicular to your body. Inhale back to center. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale out. Exhale, to the ground. Left hand comes up to the sky, open up, and exhale, needle that arm through underneath your left shoulder. So again, taking whatever variation you took on the other side, keeping those toes back, or maybe tucking them under, maybe reaching that right hand out a bit. Right hand comes back to the mat, press firmly into it. Inhale that left arm up to the sky one last time, and exhale, meet it down on the ground. Dropping down to our forearms here, tucking our toes under, and then lifting our hips up by straightening our legs, and then slowly walking into dolphin pose. So basically trying to find the same articulation of the spine and the hips as we have in our downward dog, but from our forearms. So maybe shifting side to side here, trying to press back. Open up the shoulders. And then we'll take 5 dolphin push-ups. So for dolphin push-ups, slowly bringing our nose over our thumbs, keeping our hands train track distance away. So exhale, come forward. Inhale, push back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, back. One more time. Exhale, forward. Inhale, push it back. Knees drop to the ground and push back to child's pose. Separating the knees, letting the hips lay heavy over the feet, extending the arms out long, fingers reach, maybe coming up to spider fingers to get another kind of shoulder and chest opener here, dropping the head or the chin, and releasing long on your mat. Taking a moment here to maybe set an intention or maybe just commit to yourself of being here in this moment in your body for the next 50 minutes or so as we move and breathe together apart. And exhale, tucking your toes under, pressing your hands into the ground and lifting your hips back, coming into downward facing dog. So feet are about a couple fist distance away. Hands are pushing firmly into the ground, trying to bring that chest towards your mat and really lift your hips up, squeezing the belly in, dropping the heels to the mat. Exhale, slowly walk forward towards the top of your mat. Inhale to lengthen spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up and look up. Hands up at the sky. And exhale, hands by your side. Samasthiti, mountain pose. Starting to flow a little bit here. Inhale, arms together and up. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, stepping the right foot back and then the left, coming into plank pose. Firing up here, really pushing the ground away, sucking the belly in, almost arching our back towards the sky, away from the ground. Staying here. Breathing deeply. Tightening the glutes. And then exhale, bringing your knees to the ground, and then your chest and your chin. Inhale to rise up, cobra or baby cobra pose. And exhale to push back, downward facing dog. One, two, three, 4, In 5, stepping or jumping to the top of your mat. Inhale to lift halfway, long spine. Exhale to fold. Inhale, root to rise up, hands up, look up. Exhale, fold it forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, again, step or jump back, whichever you choose. Coming either back to knees, chest, chin, or coming to your chaturanga up to upward facing dog. Inhaling up. Exhale, pushing back. 5 breaths here. Maybe this time pedaling at the feet. 1, 2, 3, shaking the head left and right. 4, and 5. Step or jump forward. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold it forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step or jump back, Chaturanga. Inhaling up. Exhale, push it back, downward facing dog. Taking your feet wide on your mat, maybe walking in a few inches, pushing back first, and then taking that right hand to grab either the left thigh, the left shin, or the left ankle, and slowly bringing that chest through. Trying to press firmly into both feet as you twist. Inhale, right hand goes back to the top of the mat. Exhale, twist over to the right side. Inhale, left hand places down, walking your feet back a little bit. Exhale to prepare. Inhale, jump forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, root to rise up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold it forward, last time. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhaling up, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Trying to find stillness this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale to prepare. Inhale, step or jump forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach up. Exhale, hands by your side. Coming into Surya Namaskar. Inhale, sit back. Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, fold it forward. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step or jump back. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale to downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward. Left foot plants. Inhale, rising up. Warrior 1. Exhale, planting the palms. Stepping that right foot back. Flowing through your vinyasa. Exhaling to downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward. Right foot drops. Inhale, rise up. Warrior 1. Exhale, planting the palms. And again, flowing through your vinyasa. Meeting in downward facing dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, In 5. Exhale to prepare. Inhale to hop it forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, come to standing, Samasthiti. Again, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold it forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot steps forward. Warrior 1. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhaling back to down dog. Right foot steps. Warrior 1. Rise up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhaling to downward facing dog. You can always hang out here in down dog, or if you need to, drop to your knees, maybe press back into child's pose. Similarly, we can always skip a vinyasa and just meet in downward facing dog as we go through these transitions. One more breath here. On an exhale, prepare. Inhale, hop forward, halfway left. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Utkatasana. Exhale, coming to standing, Samasthiti. One more time. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, planting the palms. Chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, back. Right foot steps forward. Inhale, rise up, Warrior 1. This time, as you're coming down, maybe practicing with handstand hops. So inhaling the hands up, exhaling the hands down, maybe stepping that right foot a little bit back so you can come onto that right foot, and then using that right foot as a springboard to lift up the left leg and allow the right leg to shoot back. See, this top leg comes up and allows the right foot to go back. So exhale, inhale up, and then they meet. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We'll do it one more time on the other side. Left foot steps forward. Inhale, rise up, Warrior 1. So again, exhale, plant the palms, bring the foot back a little bit. Right foot comes up. Use that lift to bring that left foot back, and then the right to meet it. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog or child's pose. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale to prepare. Inhale to hop it forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up and hold Utkatasana or chair pose. Bringing all the weight into the heels here, trying to make sure your knees are going in front of your toes, but really you're sitting back and deep and trying to articulate the spine up, tucking that tailbone under, really hugging into the core here. Exhale, bring your hands to shoulder distance height, and then inhale up to your chair, to your toes, coming into iron footstool. Staying here or bringing hands to heart center, and then slowly coming down to rest on your heels, and then inhaling back up to chair pose, and exhale, hold it forward. Inhale, rise up again, chair pose, Utkatasana, and exhale, open up to the left side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, open up to the right side. Inhale, back to center. One more time. Exhale, open up, twist to the left. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, last time, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, fold it forward. Whew. Taking a moment here, separating the feet, taking a nice deep Uttanasana forward fold here, maybe crossing the arms, swaying left to right, releasing the lower back and the hamstrings, letting the head fall heavy. Exhale, release the hands down to the ground, walk the feet back a little bit, coming into Bakasana or crow pose. So whether you're playing with Bakasana or you're highly familiar with the pose, bringing the knees to the back of the triceps, bringing one foot up, maybe the other, and then slowly lifting both feet off the ground, hugging the toes into the butt, pressing the floor away, engaging the core, looking down in front of you, lifting a little higher, and exhale, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhaling up dog. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Taking a breath here, reconnecting with your Ujjayi breathing, calming down your nervous system. Exhale, everything out to prepare. Inhale, step or jump forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold it forward. Inhale, rise up, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, spine long. This time, exhale, twist to the left, but bring that left foot up to hover. Just a couple inches. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, do the same thing over to the right. Hover the foot. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, over to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, open last time to the left. And then slowly bring that left leg behind you, coming into high lunge. Right foot is forward, left foot is back, bending deeply in that right knee, reaching up with the hands, sucking in through the belly. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Trying to bring that right knee to a 90-degree angle, knee over foot. Inhale, flip the front palm, reach it forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior, reach it back. Trying to not dump into that low back, but instead reach out and get a nice stretch to that front body. Slowly straighten the front knee and shift your hips backward as you shift your torso forward. So really sassing the hips out. Reach, reach, reach forward, and exhale, coming into Ujjayi Trikonasana or triangle pose. Right hand can stay on the shin, come to the foot or the mat, or peace fingers can grab the big toes. Trying to bring right hip underneath the left, using the grip, if you have it, to pull yourself up towards the sky. Slowly bring drishti down to the ground. Start to walk the fingers forward, bend into the front knee, lift off the back leg, coming into half moon or Ardha Chandrasana. Exhale, standing split, right leg. Nose to knee here. Exhale, left foot drops to the ground. Coming into pyramid legs. Inhale to lengthen spine. Exhale to fold forward over that right knee. Inhale, lengthen spine again. Exhale, twist over to the right side. coming into revolve triangle. So hand can stay either to the inside on top of the foot or to the outside of the right foot here. Take a second to take your right hand back behind you to the small of your back, to your sacrum, and see if you can flatten out that part of your back, maybe by shifting that right hip under, maybe by pressing more into that right big toe, but really looking for that flat back and for that twist to come from the middle of the middle of the spine. Exhale, hands drop to either side of the right foot. Shift the left foot back in space. Left foot circles down to the ground, and left arm comes up long by your side. Left arm right near your temples here, coming into extended side angle. Either bringing that right hand to the outside of the right foot, maybe the inside, or resting that elbow on the right knee. Reaching up, trying to open this side body while still internally rotating. So your pinky's down, internally rotating that left arm. Staying here or taking the bind, reaching hands underneath you. Again, double internal rotation. So both thumbs should be going towards your spine. Reach around, articulate, open. Exhale, release the bind. Both hands come to the inside of the right foot. Left heel comes up, coming to the toes. Slowly start to walk the right foot out, coming into lizard lunge. You can stay here in power lunge, or you can drop to that left knee and maybe come down to the forearms. Just starting to open up that right hip. Letting that right knee hinge open if you'd like. Staying here, we're playing with Ekapada Kundanyasana. So if you're playing with the arm balance, bringing those hands underneath the knee and the leg to chaturanga arms and using your triceps to make a shelf for your right leg. So you slowly start to shift forward into your triceps. Right foot lifts off the ground, maybe left foot, maybe swing it back. And we all meet in downward facing dog, coming through vinyasa. From down dog, step or jump forward. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Chair pose. Utkatasana. Exhale, open up to left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, open up to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, lift that left leg. Open up to the left. Inhale, back to center. Again, exhale, lift the right foot a couple inches. Inhale, back to center. Last time. Exhale, open up to left, lift the foot. Inhale, back to center. This time, exhale, open up. And then slowly shift that right foot back as slow as you can to the back of your mat. And then inhaling up, coming into high lunge on the left side. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Again, looking for that right angle and that front knee. Reaching out. Inhale to flip the front palm, reach forward. Exhale to reverse your warrior. Inhale, start to straighten that front leg. Sass that right hip back. Reach, reach, reach forward. And exhale, come down. Coming into Utthita Trikonasana. Maybe shortening your stance just a little bit. Again, opening up Pretending there's two panes of glass on either side of your body, squeezing you together. Pressing firmly into the feet. Exhale, just she drops. Maybe bringing that right hand to the hip, starting to bend into that front leg as you shift the weight onto the left side, lifting the right foot up off the ground, coming into Ardha Chandrasana or half moon. Really flexing that back lifted foot to keep you stable, engaging your core. Super strong here. Exhale, standing split. Really passing the floor away. Exhale, right foot drops. Coming into pyramid legs. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to fold it forward. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, twisting over to the left side, coming into revolved triangle. Again, taking that left hand to the flat of your back and trying to see if you can articulate a flatter spine here and the low back to get that twist to come from the middle and upper spine. Exhale, hands come around either side of the left foot. Right foot comes back in space and flattens on the ground, coming into extended side angle. So again, that left hand can come to the outside or the inside of the left foot. Right hand comes long by your left temple, right temple, or you can keep elbow on the knee, opening up here. Staying here, or again, internally rotating. So when you internally rotate, bring your hands out in front of you and then flip your palms downward, internally rotating both arms to take that bind, opening up the right side body. Exhale, both hands come to the inside of the left foot. So let's start to walk that left foot out. Right heel comes up. Staying here in power lizard or dropping that right knee to the ground. Maybe walking down to your forearms. Maybe patting the sweat off your face. Staying here or playing with that arm balance. So if you're coming into Akapada Kunyasana, again, one of the first things is really trying to get your body underneath your knee and your leg to allow for that extension to be easier. So playing with this, planting the left hand, making sure you're making that shelf on your tricep, planting the right hand, chaturanga the arms, firmly pressing the ground away, slowly shifting forward so you can lift the front knee, straightening the legs, straighten, and exhale. Oh, shifting back, chaturanga. Inhale up, exhale, pushing it back, all meeting in downward facing dog. Dropping to our forearms here, once again. Walking your feet out, coming into a forearm plank. This is actually the house pose of the day for our 10-day challenge. So we're not gonna hold it for 3 minutes, but we are gonna hold it for a little bit. So really engaging the core, pressing the ground away, almost bringing an arch into your back. Feels comfortable, but trying to keep your butt tucked under. Hands are parallel. Few more breaths, you got this. And exhale, dropping to our knees and pushing back into child's pose. Inhale, rising up, tucking your toes under, exhale, pushing back to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift it up, exhale, right knee to right tricep. Inhale, lift it up, exhale, right knee to left tricep. Inhale, back up, exhale, knee to nose. One more time. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, right knee to right tricep. Inhale, push up. Exhale, right knee to left tricep, and then bringing the right foot through, coming in to this posture where your right foot is out in front of you. Hands are up, opening up to the side wall. Staying here, or bringing the right foot back and coming into side plank or Vashisthasana, the right side. Exhale, left hand plants, hips come parallel to the ground. Flow through your vinyasa. Meeting and downward facing dog. Inhale big through your nose, exhale out through your mouth. Again, inhale super deep, exhale out through your mouth. Let it go. On an inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, push it back. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Inhale, push it back. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Inhale, push it back. Knee to nose. Inhale back. Exhale, left tricep. Last time. Inhale, push it back. Exhale, left knee to right tricep. Bringing the right foot through underneath the arms, coming on to the right foot and opening up to the side. Staying here again, or playing with Vashisthasana. Side plank. Ooh, might be shaking. Pushing the ground away, trying to keep the hips super high. One more breath. And exhale, planting the right palm, then flowing through your vinyasa. Pushing back to downward facing dog. Again, inhaling deep through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth. Again, in through the nose. Exhale, push it out. And inhale through the nose and exhale everything out. And exhale, knees come to the ground. Walking the hands out in front of you. Keeping the hips high over the knees, coming into puppy pose. So trying to articulate the chest onto the ground while keeping the hips high and over the knees. Again, maybe take a second to wipe the sweat out of your eyes. So literally letting yourself relax down into puppy. It's an awesome shoulder and chest opener. And then slowly walking hands back on your shoulders and then dropping to your forearms, lifting the hips up. And again, coming into dolphin pose. Staying here or walking the feet in, maybe lifting one leg, taking a few hops, maybe lifting the other leg, taking a few hops, or coming into Pincha Mayurasana. And when you're ready, vinyasa. Inhaling up. Exhale, pushing it back. Exhale, jump to the top of your back, coming into Malasana or yogi squat. So bringing your feet almost to mat's distance, either side of the mat, making sure your feet are firmly on the ground. So you want to try to get your heels and toes on the ground. This might be super uncomfortable for some people. So staying here is also an option and kind of a nice little squat. But if you can, slowly starting to sink down into your malasana, bring your hands to heart center, using your elbows to press your knees away. And trying to stay lifted. So don't just sit here and sink and like straight spine it. Really engage your legs, lift yourself up. Things keep moving in the bushes here. And there's a snake in the backyard. So if I scream and run off screen, you guys will know why. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, right hand comes down. Left hand reaches, opening up your spine. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, left hand down, right hand up. Twisting open. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, plant the palms, lift the hips, heel toe the feet in. Uttanasana, forward fold. Heel toe the feet all the way together. Inhale, lengthen spine, one breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Last time. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, twisting over to the left. Right elbow comes to the outside of the left knee. Really pushing the floor away. Taking a second to look down at your knees, making sure they're not peeping out, but staying locked together. Hips squaring towards the front of your mat. Looking up, staying here. Maybe opening the arms up or playing with Parsva side crow. Inhale, back to center. Utkatasana. Exhale, twisting over to the right side. Left elbow to the outside of right knee. Again, taking whatever arm variation you took on the other side. And exhale, folding it forward, Uttanasana. Separating the feet once again to mat split distance and slowly sinking down into Malasana or Yogi Squat. So again, pressing the floor away, hands to heart center, prying the knees open with the elbows. Exhale, right hand down, left hand up, once again, and then trying to half or full bind around that right knee. I'm actually gonna turn to face you guys to demo this, but taking the bind. So again, you want to get that internal rotation. So turning the thumb down, reaching all the way around. May want to let your hips kind of open to get that bind. And then slowly heel toeing the left foot more towards the center line to come up into Akapada Malasana or standing Malasana. So an inhale, slowly shifting the weight into the left foot, pressing the floor away, standing up tall, smiling, and exhaling, coming right back down the way you came in. Releasing the bind, taking a second to wiggle out the hips, maybe lengthening the legs, swaying side to side, shaking it out a little bit. And then when you're ready, exhaling back down into Yogi Squat. Inhaling to lengthen your spine. Exhale, open up to that twist. Right hand down, left hand up. Internally rotating both of those hands to reach around for the bind. And then slowly heel toeing that right foot towards the center of the mat. Shifting the weight into the right foot. It seems scary lifting that left foot, but ignore that fear, turn your brain off, and just see what happens with your body, right? If you fall, you fall. So what? Literally no one can see you. Inhaling up, straightening that right leg, exhaling, coming right back down through center, and then everyone exhaling, coming into Uttanasana, forward fold. One more time. Swaying the hips side to side, and then slowly sitting back on your heels and releasing down into Navasana or boat pose. So starting out in boat, I want everyone to take a second to bring their feet to the mat, taking their hands around the backs of their thighs. Inhale to lengthen your spine, sitting super tall, and then exhale, slowly shifting back into your sit bones, and then lifting your hips up. So trying to keep that same articulation of the spine that you had here, right, as you do coming into Navasana. Staying here with knees bent, maybe bringing the hands long by your side, or straightening the legs out long. If it starts to make you arch your back like it just did there for me, stay here, keeping the knees bent, and really try to feel this in your core. We're only here for a few more breaths. And exhale, release, coming into Baddha Konasana or butterfly pose. So heels are together, pressing firmly into one another. Knees splay out to either side. Don't push the knees away. Don't flutter the hips. Instead, just try to push the heels into each other. Extend the spine long. Grab the outsides of the feet to open your feet up like a book. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold forward, keeping that long spine. As you're folding, if your elbows can start to articulate that opening of the hips and it feels good for you, do it. But really trying to keep that flat back as we bend over the butterfly. We'll do B in just a second to get a nice rounded spine release. Inhale up, exhale, bringing that diamond shape out just a few inches. Once again, inhale, lengthen spine, pressing the heels into each other, and exhale, fold forward. Really rounding your spine this time over your feet. And letting your head release. Inhale, rise up, your peace fingers. Grab your big toes. Slowly start to shift the weight back onto your sit bones. And inhale, legs come long. Chest is super proud. If you can. Dropping your head back with a wide-legged V. These are some cute puppies. Hi. Okay. Everyone, releasing the V down to the ground and folding forward, coming into Uttanasana Konasana, or a seated forward fold over your legs. Again, if you can't reach the outsides of your feet or your big toes here, bring your feet in a little bit. And you can even give yourself a nice self-adjustment and assist by taking your hands to either side of your hips and slowly kind of pushing down and out to let your chest and your pelvis really come through to the middle, getting a little deeper and lower and letting your chest hover over your legs. Inhale to rise up. Exhale to reach over to the left side. So right hand comes up, left hand can come to the inside of the right thigh or to wherever you'd like. You can stay here, just reach. You can power it up, or you can grab the big toes of the outsides of the foot and slowly bring that chest open. Again, another good self-assist is taking that left hand and slowly just starting to push your rib cage up to open up a little bit more, keeping your right foot super flexed. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, switching sides. So again, staying here, reaching over, maybe pushing that left thigh away, or grabbing the outside of the right foot and bringing that torso underneath. Using your fingers to kind of roll you up towards the sky. Inhale, rise up, bend the knees, bring them together, and inhale up to Navasana or boat pose. So again, thinking about articulating that straight spine. Hands come to heart center. Exhale, low boat. Inhale, back up. Exhale, down. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, down. Inhale, twist to the right. Exhale, down. A few more times. Inhale, left. Exhale, down. Inhale, right. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left. Exhale, lower. Inhale, right. Exhale, lower. Inhale, back up. One more breath. And exhale, crossing the ankles, rolling over the knees, and flowing through your vinyasa. Inhaling up. And exhaling back to downward facing dog. Dropping to your forearms. Walking the feet back. Last plank. Staying here, or slowly dipping hips side to side. Really trying to articulate this in your obliques. So you should feel this right here, right where it pinches, right in the low ribs where it's pinching almost to your hips. So left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Finding stillness. One more breath. Strongest flat. And then exhale. Knees come down. Hips shift back. Coming into child's pose. Inhaling, sitting up, maybe walking yourself more towards the center of the mat. Letting your heels come wide and slowly releasing down into Supta Virasana or Hero's Pose. So you want to be able to sit your butt and your sit bones between your legs. If you're one of the thicker thigh ladies like myself or people, you might want to take a second to kind of like peel the calf away from the thigh to let yourself release down to the ground. You can stay here. This is already a lot for me on my knees and my quads, or you can start to walk back, maybe staying on hands or coming down to forearms or releasing all the way back, either flat back on the ground or maybe to the top of your head or your ponytail. Just slowly starting to bring our heart rates down, reconnecting with our breath. Maybe bringing one hand to belly, one hand to your heart. When you're ready, slowly sitting up, coming back into Balasana or Child's Pose. Winding down the practice, either vinyasing from here or playing here with tripod or bound headstand if that's within your practice. So for tripod headstand from Balasana, taking your hands right to kind of either side of where your head was, and then slowly putting the top of your head on the ground, making sure your forearms and your head are making a quadrilateral or equal triangle on all sides, slowly walking your feet in towards the hips, maybe bringing one foot up, maybe resting it on your elbows, maybe bringing yourself into a tiny little ball before articulating up to your headstand. Really engaging your core, squeezing elbows in, staying here, or exhaling out. One last arm balance through Bakasana, crow pose, inhaling up, squeezing the core, and then exhale. In. From down dog, jumping through to a seat, bringing feet to the ground, knees up, slowly rolling all the way down, slow as you can, and bringing knees into your chest. Bring yourself into a little ball, rocking side to side, knee coming into a figure four, grabbing the inside of the back of the left thigh, using that right elbow, sort of pry open that right knee, flexing both feet here to keep our knees safe. And then if it feels comfortable for you, slowly bringing that figure four shape in closer towards your body, maybe even grabbing that right foot and cradling it with each elbow. Exhale, releasing that shape or crossing the legs over to the left side, looking over the right shoulder for an added stretch, taking that left hand and slowly opening up and putting a little pressure on the right thigh, trying to keep both shoulder blades down on the ground. Inhaling back up, giving yourself a little squeeze, maybe taking a happy baby for a second. And exhale, figure four. Left side. So left ankle comes to the right knee, grabbing the back of the right thigh, flexing both feet, and using that left elbow to open up that hip, and then slowly bringing that shape in towards your body, trying to keep your full spine on the ground. So not lifting up, but really letting your lower spine stay on the ground. Taking that cradle, if you took it on the other side. And then when you're ready, bringing that shape over to the left, over to the right, left arm comes out long, drishti over your left shoulder, and using that right hand again to kind of bring that shape closer to the ground and really get that stretch. Taking a second here to loosen your jaw, maybe lick your lips, maybe close your eyes. Inhale, that shape back to center. Last, happy baby, shifting left and right. Maybe extending the legs long. You're ready. Bringing those legs long on your mat. Letting the feet flop open. Maybe taking one last big stretch. And then when you're ready, releasing down into Shavasana. Letting go of the feet and the toes, the legs, thighs, your abs, pelvis. Relax in your face. Staying here in your Shavasana as long as you want or need. And when you're ready, slowly starting to move those fingers and toes, those wrists and those ankles. Maybe bringing your head around to each side. Bring your knees into your chest. And then slowly coming up to a comfortable seated position. Ready? Bring your hands to heart center. Take a second to close your eyes. Be grateful that with everything going on, we're still able to practice in general and practice with each other. I know this community means so much to myself and to Elise and everyone else at house. So thank you guys so much for practicing today. I hope to see you guys soon. Happy and healthy. Bringing thumb to third eye. Namaste. All right, guys. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Sorry / you're welcome for the puppy interruption that happened in the middle. My name's Nicole. I'm teaching again PowerBeats Tuesday at 5 p.m. and a free donation-based class on Thursday at noon. If you guys want to log in again, a bunch of other classes are being streamed this week. I'll be here in Florida for the next foreseeable future. Take care. Be safe.